Can somebody tell me why you carry so much more stuff when you go turkey hunting than you do when you deer hunting? I still ain't quite figured that out yet. Let's go see if we can find the old turkey. See, when you've been married as long as I have, you gotta make sure you do your honeydews first. Go turkey hunting. Take out the old garbage. Now we can get serious. See y'all in a little bit. Alright, I slipped back down here in the back of this pasture. Hadn't been over here in about a week or so, but there had been one back in here, so who knows if he's still here or what's changed since then. But well, I'll sit here till gobbling time and see if I hear one and I can make a move. Well, as it happens, most of the time that little gamble didn't pay off. Kind of came in here blind, came back in here where if there was a turkey, usually they roost, and I ain't heard nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna give it a few minutes and I'm gonna slip out of here, do a little call on the way out, go check another spot. I ain't heard squat, so we're gonna roll on to the next one after I make me a little stop up here at Early Birds. Get me a breakfast quesadilla. At least if I can't hear a turkey, I can go get something good to eat. Alright, I stopped and got me some breakfast. Now we at stop number 2 here. Hadn't been back in here in probably a week or so. It has some potential. There's some birds around, but I have not ever had any luck here. And we could hunt it last year too, but anyway, I'll ease back here and see if I see any fresh sign. Oh, the struggles of turkey hunting. Just walked through this place and drove and looked and saw one hen track. One little hen track, and that was it. Tough. Welcome to turkey hunting in the South, I guess. At least for a lot of us. We'll go home and do some work around the house. Got another place close to the house, and of course back actually behind my house. Go do some looking around back there. I gotta go do a little bush hogging, and we'll go check another place this afternoon. We'll keep looking, man. We're gonna find one. I just pulled up to this other place I got permission to hunt. I'm driving in here, and there's a fresh gobbler track right here when you first pull in. So first gobbler track I've seen all day, so that's a good thing. It's getting kind of late. I was hoping maybe I could come down here and hoot, so I'll ease in here and do some listening. Alright guys, here we go. It's Friday morning, and I'm headed back to that spot where I saw that gobbler track yesterday afternoon. It was real fresh. I didn't hear anything. I hung around and waited till roost time and didn't hear one fly up, didn't hear anything gobble. It's kind of windy. Had a big old fat possum walk up on me, but that was it. Hey, where you going? What you doing? Huh? Wait a minute. Come here. But I'm gonna go back there this morning, get somewhere close where I can hear back up to where I saw that track. But I also kind of want to stand back up on this little hill where I can hear back in there where Hunter killed that turkey last weekend. So that's what I'm gonna do. Headed that way. Check back in with y'all. Alright, I'm standing up here on this hill. It's a little bit early for a gobble, but I'm gonna see if I can hear something close. And if not, I'm gonna get back in my truck and go back in there a little farther. But we're gonna listen here for a few minutes. I was coming back up to my truck. I heard one gobble. He's actually across the property line on somebody else right now. But he's gobbling. I need him to come out here in this road and walk down this road. Let's see. He walked up on me on the other side of this fence. You can hear him, but he was in range, but he was on somebody else's land. So. Then he seemed to get a little spooked and he's walking off. I was afraid that's probably what was going to happen. So I got back to my truck, pulled up here on the hill because I thought I heard one back this way. Got out of my truck and I heard him gobble. I'm pretty sure he was in this road. A big hardwood bottom over here to my right. I think that's where he was roosted. I listened right here early. He never gobbled, so I went on back. He just gobbled. But he'd gotten out here in these pines on somebody else's land. And it's real thick, a bunch of briars, and it's a lot of thick stuff. So he came all the way down this edge and got right here beside me. He wouldn't come through the fence. He was in range. By the time I could have really done anything, I mean, he was too close to me and he was still across the fence. So I think he caught me the way I was sitting. He kind of got beside me. Didn't spook him much. He putted a few times and just walked back up in them pines and he just gobbled back in there. Oh well. That sucker's still gobbling. But he went away from me. He's gotten way off on somebody else, so I think the best thing to do is just get out of here. Come back in the morning. Hunter can come and we'll try him again. So we'll check back with y'all. We in the game. He cut you off. Mm-hmm. What the hell? I guess call a little bit. we got one pulled over on us, as it usually goes. Caught up that big old gobbler, and I think he's a big one. But he came down the road to us, man, and he ended up veering off and going out in these pines before he got in range. And then he went on off back in there somewhere. I don't know if he got with a hen or something, and he shut up. And then after that, Hunter, we moved further down, got a little further off that loading route, and caught a little bit. Next thing we see is this red head sticking up. Almost told Hunter to shoot it. Got to looking and realized it was a dang Jake, and there was 3 Jakes, and called them up. I think I got a little footage of them, but I just gonna ease out of here and maybe try to come back in the morning and do something a little different. Hey guys, what's up? So I didn't have a chance really to talk much this morning. We went back in there after we had that encounter with that gobbler yesterday. We went in there this morning, got there early, got set up the best we could, hoping that he was gonna kind of be in the same place. And he was. And he was being a tough, smart old sucker, like they usually are, especially around here. And he flies down in the edge of the field that we're sitting in, and there's a little terrace, like a little rise to it, and he didn't want to come over that hill. He finally did just enough for Hunter to get a shot. He only gobbled one time in the tree. He gobbled his head off on the ground, but he did not want to come. But I'm going to show you what I was using, and I'll show you the video. We finally closed the deal on this sucker. And I'm going to show you this little call that I use from Sam Pope at Chattahoochee Game Calls. He lives there in Abbeville. And it's an awesome little deal, man. And it's this little smaller copper pot, but with this striker that I'm using, people say what they want, but especially later on in the year, anytime honestly from me, to close the deal on one that does not want to come in range, you're gonna watch. You can't see him good because he's over this hill, but you're gonna watch he was gonna leave. He's actually leaving, and some little clucks and purrs and a little soft yipping on this little copper pot. It turns him around, and he walks up to look over that hill one more time, enough that he can see, and then Hunter gets a shot right before he's fixing to leave. So y'all check that out, but I'm gonna show you this little copper pot real quick. All right, this is it, man. It's real small. I think I've shown it on a video before, but man, I just love it. And it's this little striker right here. But the tone, man, it's so, the tone's just, listen to it. That was it. That's what closed the deal on him this morning. He couldn't stand it. He had to come back and take a little look at it. So now, after all that chasing and running around that we've been doing, we finally gotten the right setup on the right morning and had some success here to end the weekend. So y'all check it out. Hmm. can. Yes. 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 This sucker. Oh man, dude. Look at his dang beard. Dude, I knew it was big. I knew it was big. Hey, did you get him?
I mean, I should. I think I just got his head.
Oh, dude, he did that damn. He rolled his wings.
Yeah.